Reflectionist, I'm your videos since I've met you on YouTube and in Stickum, your videos have tripped some chords in me, and so I that's my motivation for doing a video response to your video. Um, One thing that I don't tend to do is take people through a conversation as to how it is I uh, come up with what it is I come up with, what it is I do or say, and what it is I value or don't value, or why I function as a provocateur, or why I'm attempting to empathize with all sorts of positions. I notice that you like to, and you dwell upon belief, the atheist theist claims. Belief is an adherence to a trending of word patterns, and the lack of the adherence is where the anathema comes in and makes the theist an atheist. I'm not a theist. I'm not an atheist. I'm atheist, and I am an atheist as I adhere to these trends. These trends go through time. Um, and my scope of my theism goes through time. It goes through ideal sets, ideal cases. It goes through reminiscent cases. Um, to me, I found it interesting that your love for your girlfriend is maintained, and that there is a drop, a harmonious, or a very particular idealism that is crystalline in your relationship with your girlfriend, while the spiritual Godhead is at a loss. It's spinning off of you. Um, my what I notice is that a lot of atheists, a lot of male atheists, find this crystalline relationship with a significant other in their life, and that this maintenance of this ideality is a good replacement for the loss of God. As a matter of fact, if God wasn't there for the loss of God to happen to somebody that happened to be in love already, they certainly could utilize their significant other as a point of maintenance to maintain their rationality through time, to maintain rationality altogether. One can lose their mind if one allows themselves to lose all things of value, to let all value, to let all things of value, all subjects, all objects of value evaporate, go away. As you lose God and you reflect right into the mirror, and you're losing your adherence to that necessary timeline where biblical scriptures and text are often relaying stories and giving commentaries on how other people have lived and the consequence. It is also to help one find an idealism of where they stand now relative to where it is they will stand upon looking back upon their lives. One whose mortality is threatened um, often, or where the consideration of one's mortality being shortened comes into play, the notion of a long-term retrospective view on how far or under what positioning, under what accomplishments, achievements, desires to find one within this dynamic milieu of life and culture and value and engagement as one is refining themselves, as that is projected upon one's life, one finds themselves becoming rational and adhering to principalistic notions in order to achieve goals or to become what one may not have assumed that they themselves chose to have chosen a destiny, but one inherits this quality of wanting to not acquire, but a quality of wanting to become successive, become accomplished, become valued, become self-valued. As one faces and loses their idealism, their Godhead, especially as the God is found singular and not pluralistic, because even the top chakra that bonds us to this reduced idealism has taken the plural gods and made them in the modern day one, and then that is inherited. So the loss of this external drive, this virtue, this trending, is a threat against a loss of where one places themselves, their values, and their inherited values upon the dynamic which defines their life. Now, the loss of this then can be, in turn, replaced by a sensuous love. What if God was a woman in the Nietzschean sense? Is that replacement? It is to say there is the loss of all of this value, so I'm finding it in this woman, this person. I think I'm going to keep this video up only long enough for me to know that you've seen this video, and then I'll privatize this one too, but I'll go on to make another here as well to continue. Blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. Damn, I ramble a lot.